Boonies podcast. Richard, come together again. We're all about the liquor and the tasty gems. We would like to invite you in the silly mess we live in. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
What's up, everybody?
Welcome to another episode of the Dick and Boonies podcast. We have a very special episode planned for you today. The man, the myth, the legend, the braided, bearded boner.
Simulation.
Ginger.
Damn it.
I can say it because I'm a ginger too.
Oh, I'm
So
out
we're-
gingied right now.
You are an ambassador of my people.
I don't know. I might have been on the earth longer than you, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. How old are you, Danny?
Earth dis.
Hold on.
Earth dis, ginger dis. Fuck. It's a good question.
Excuse me.
Danny Torgersen.
Yes. There you go.
Let's give him a round
Captain
of applause.
Squeegee Fayuka.
Just
And several other bands.
call me Danny T.
Danny T. How many
Yeah.
bands are you in?
I stopped counting.
Yeah?
At a certain point, it just becomes ridiculous.
God, that's
10?
I don't know. I love helping people with music, and
You love playing
I
notes.
feel lucky that like people hit me up, and I just say yes, 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 yes.
Do you charge?
Let's go.
That's legit.
You charge?
Do I charge? Yes, I charge. Every time. Very professional rates
Yeah.
for everyone listening that's interested.
Do you do music full time? Like, I know you. Do you record? Right?
Yeah.
You record.
Yeah.
You,
Well, that's all we have now.
that's
But
true.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I was touring a lot,
Right.
which just, takes over your life. But then,
For sure.
yeah, when I'm home, which is a lot now, I record
Right.
a lot. So I've been doing a lot of that. And
How-
people are down to record. They're making stuff right now. It's a good
Right.
time, actually, in the world.
It's a weird, unique opportunity
There's-
for musicians to like sit and record some shit.
A lot of music is starting to pour out. If anyone is paying attention right now, it's very exciting times.
We recorded this album in 2020, but we didn't release it until 2025 because we had 6 albums recorded or whatever. Right? It's like you have so much material.
That's gonna be my project.
That's
for
gonna be
sure.
your thing because
Yeah.
you're in 10 bands.
Yeah, I don't know. I like playing live. I like recording. I
Yeah,
like
dude.
working with bands. I like making my own stuff. I like scoring. Yeah, I like playing instruments. Whatever's around.
Did you ever have a real job?
I worked at Barrow's Pizza,
Did you?
Fuck yeah.
What, in a mall?
which is still my favorite pizza place.
Wait.
In a mall?
Barrows, not
Not
Sbarro.
Sabaro. This is a family tradition. This isn't some mall bullshit.
I always get those confused.
This is the real
every time.
deal, bro.
Barrow's.
Barrows.
They're OGAZ pizza.
That's right.
Which one?
Boom.
Which one?
Which location?
Yeah.
It's gone. That's how long ago
Nice.
it was.
Fucking, that's the best. That's the best answer
It's
ever.
like, whoa, my past is obliterated.
You left, they closed, and you're like, fuck, knew
Well,
it.
they had to fire me because I kept leaving to go be in a musical.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just kept happening. I thought I was gonna be like a music theater person,
Well,
and then bands they sucked me away.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was like the devil playing rock music on my
so
shoulder.
that's kind of your education. You got,
I went to
your
I went to
education.
ASU for music theater. Actually,
What?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the shit.
I'm a real life fairy.
You're a thespian.
I'm a living fairy man.
Well, what came first? Like singing or horns?
Well, my
and shit?
mother was like a Broadway performer.
Oh, no
Awesome.
shit.
Yeah.
And that
I was
percolated
born in New
right
York
down the
City.
gene pool.
Were you? I was
Oh,
going to
yeah?
ask you
Yeah.
that. When did you move here?
Oh, very young.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she was
The,
done with that.
The great myth.
Your folks were like, fuck New York. Arizona's where it's
AZ, where
at.
it's
Yeah,
at, dude.
They wanted to get out of the cold, right?
They were like, I'm cold.
yeah.
I'm
That
cold.
was it.
Boom.
I've never seen a scorpion.
Now they're like, fuck this.
It's cool though. There's more UFOs down here
For sure. Well, that
that you can see
you can
easily.
see easily.
Yes.
Imagine how many aliens are walking around New
Oh
York
yeah.
City.
Don't even get me started.
Yeah.
Oh, we want.
We want to get you started.
Let's wait. Let's let the humans just giggle before we talk about extraterrestrials.
Do you have siblings?
No.
You're a single?
Yeah.
You're a single child.
Yes.
That's how I like.
Wow,
to say
we're
it.
really doing like a biographical breakdown.
Oh,
of-
we're gonna Danny.
No, well, here's the deal.
No, Danny, we want to know all about you.
The thing is we've
you are our subject.
we've known you
This
for
evening.
forever. I'd like to get to know you at this point. You know,
Cool.
like
Aw.
we know you through your music. You're an absolutely astounding musician, and that's how we know you. I mean, Captain Squeegee was the band that was playing when
And the Soap Suds,
yeah,
which it has shortened.
There's
since.
there are generations of that
Right.
band.
And so
That band's a
we've-
legacy band now.
We've played together.
we have.
numerous times.
I love it.
Back in the day, in our 20s.
I absolutely recognize you guys.
Really now.
This is awkward live.
You're a liar.
Dude, really? You
No,
think
I
so?
really do.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Because I remember playing with you at Anderson's Fifth Estate.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yes.
Remember that shit?
Was
dude?
this a ska show? How far back are we going?
Oh, 20. Like we were 20. So
23 years.
I'm thinking about
ago.
how. I'm
No
23 years old.
way.
No, I'm thinking about how old I was.
I was like,
at
I was
the time.
10.
That's how I gauge. Oh, okay.
Well,
so
you're
now
33?
I'm kidding. I wasn't then.
33?
I'm 31.
Okay.
I
cool.
just was doing poor math.
Dude, you're a young.
Dude.
You're a youngster, dude. You don't even have a
You're
gray.
way ahead
You don't
of
have a
me.
gray strand in the beard.
Well,
Not
that's
a
because
single-
they don't get gray; they get
I
white.
actually just got a happy trail.
Really?
Yeah, things are-
Congratulations.
Yeah, my girlfriend's very pleased.
Is it orange? Don't tell.
That's for later.
Don't tell.
That's for later, everybody. We got multiple cameras. We could do this.
I don't remember what the show was for, but we all got thrown on a bill, and
Was it not a battle of the bands type situation?
yeah, I think it was.
we were doing a
actually,
lot
yeah.
of those
Yeah.
back then.
Yeah,
We were too.
and I think Matt
Gotta make that battle money, yo.
Yeah.
Gotta
Yeah.
make that battle
Gotta
money.
make that battle
You gotta
scroll.
get that 2 p.m. slot at the fucking Schnepp
Edge
Farms,
Fest.
bro.
Yeah, you gotta get,
Gotta
on
get
that
all
Edge
the
Fest.
friends, dude.
yeah,
Everybody's gonna ditch 6th hour.
yeah. Your 15,000 capacity club with all 12 of your friends in there at 2 p.m.
That place jammed though, dude. I thought the sound in there was pretty good. Actually,
It was.
Like it was a good
what
vibe.
a what a wild
Wow.
place to throw that though,
Dude, when
'Cause
I
Anderson's for the state.
when I think about dead venues, it blows my mind, dude.
Yeah.
It's like that Barrows, dude. Our past is eviscerating.
But I remember it well. I remember
Yes.
it very well.
You were there.
I
and
was
you were
there.
there.
Richard was there.
Didn't,
And
hey,
I
didn't
was
they
there.
didn't they have a male strip club attached to it?
It was. I don't know if it was a male.
It was like a
strip club.
Chippendales next door. I wandered in.
Well, I know it turned into a.
No, they shared space because I wandered
Okay.
in and
Hey, I felt them.
I wandered right into it.
I felt the energy.
You wandered into a situation.
A Jason Derulo hit me right in the fucking forehead.
You know what though? There's a lot of cool venues attached to like an LGB situation.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah,
It's,
that was one.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, it was very.
Honestly, those nights.
transgender, yeah.
Sometimes those nights turn awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes there's like a drag show, and you're like, "What?" And it's like
Fucking
2
do it.
a.m. and
Yeah.
they're still serving, and you're like,
Yeah.
"Let's
Queens
go!"
Don't give a shit.
And you have dude, and you got a band at the bar. That's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about, dude.
you
Those
just
are fun.
threw down like fucking.
Yeah,
it's
I didn't know
awesome.
that was attached, and I wish I had known.
oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
well,
that
for
was
a
the
while
thing.
we were all under 21. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I guess that's why maybe it feels like I might be older. We were just playing really young.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
we were like, because we were like ska kids, like all hopped up on mozzarella sticks and shit. Like we were like, let's go. We're like,
and Dunkaroos.
we're like bagel bites. We're like,
Danny's backstage just mowing
Fruit by the foot.
Dunkaroos. Like, fucking, I'm about ready to go on. Let me do one more.
I just pound a yoo-hoo, you know?
Let's go. But I remember you would you guys got up there and we were like, I don't know who these guys are, but you threw the fuck down for
Nice.
sure, dude. And you had your trumpet and your little you kind of looked like a Problem Child the movie with your little red hair. You know, like back in the day when you were young. I remember you, bro. And you just like were throwing down this trumpet. I was like, this kid is fucking bananas, dude. Unreal.
The crazy thing about you guys,
Awesome.
when you guys,
I do remember something like that.
Some of
happening.
it. Yeah, it's blurry.
Yeah.
the thing about when you guys were on a bill with us is like majority of who we played with was like rock. like just straight heavier rock style stuff.
Oh yeah, and then we roll up with like a trombone and shit. It's like what?
And we were like,
fucking
I
awesome.
remember.
I
being
love that. We were always like set, just like we were like a nuclear bomb just blew off in the middle of this
Yeah.
like pretty normal rock show. Yeah, dude, those were good times.
But
It's
see,
brilliant.
the thing that I
It's
remember
brilliant.
is being like, oh, there's actual musicians here.
Right? Yeah.
We're
yeah.
just like down,
Oh,
down,
yeah.
and then they're like,
It was a pleasant 40
Like, what-
minutes of no power chords whatsoever.
like, dude, what time signature are they playing in right
Yeah.
now?
Well,
I'm
we
confused.
were all like ska kids that like were starting to get into like jazz and
Oh,
math rock
Well,
and
you were going to
prog
school for it.
music. Yeah,
So you actually knew what the fuck you were doing.
yeah, we were experimenting with a lot of sounds that we were hearing from like the math rock and the prog rock community.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of that too. There were some bands that even came out of like the ska world that went. They did stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But that's why we were Captain Squeegee and the Soap Suds.
Right.
Because that's obviously more ska.
Right.
I mean, it like
Yeah.
is dripping
It's
with
the
ska
it's the
energy.
toasters. yeah.
And the Soap Suds though.
Right.
the
No,
toasters and the,
So why did you cut the soap suds out of
Beca-
the name?
because I think and a lot of members had changed by then.
Mm-hmm.
And we were like, this is sort of obnoxious, We were like approaching 20 and we're like, writing and the Soap Suds on everything
Right.
is starting to get ridiculous.
Just
Even just
more ink.
trying to print it on stuff was like frustrating. So
It's an extra $5 per sticker.
so we just and then we just some people were just saying Captain Squeegee anyway. So we just
Right.
That was a weird transition though. Because then we were still playing ska shows and it was very confusing.
Right.
But then we played rock shows and it was like, where is this band coming from? But
Well,
it
you
was
could do both.
yeah.
It was.
oh man, those were awesome. Those were good shows, dude.
And I gotta say, like the guitar tones on the Bardos album.
Oh, you like that record?
the guitar tones on that are sick.
Well, a lot of that too was that producer, Bob Hogue, was doing a great job.
Okay.
Bob Hope?
Bob Hope. Well, when he was alive.
He's like, well, could you kids?
Like, damn, he did a good job.
Yeah, we were his last project. Bless
Wouldn't that be fun?
Bob.
Dude, I've flown into his airport before. It's pretty legit.
Me too.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That's a great airport.
I'd be
actually.
proud.
Yeah.
You're like, that's my airport.
Yeah. It's the best. There's no traffic around there, too.
Bathrooms are clean.
Yeah.
No, Bob Hogue with a G. G. Hogue.
Where did music start for you then?
I think the theater.
So your mom,
Yeah.
do you have a father?
Yes.
Guaranteed he does.
All right, let's sit. Where's the couch? Let me lay down sideways.
Was he around?
I actually met my dad when I was 27 on tour.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Shit.
And then he's a jazz pianist,
Okay.
That's unbelievable.
so that's interesting.
It is.
Did you know that about him before you met him?
Yeah. I had figured it out eventually.
I gotcha.
So you hear some stuff.
Yeah.
What was the first sort? I mean, obviously your mom and the singing and being on Broadway and all that.
Yeah, just doing a lot of music right away. I mean, when people do music really young, I think it really helps.
Oh,
Oh,
for sure.
absolutely.
Because
yeah.
music makes more sense to me than most normal tasks.
Yeah, like if I started to learn how to use a fork
Or at least
when I was
performing.
20, it would
music
still not be that great.
music is still crazy when you really get into the nitty gritty stuff.
Yeah.
So
And you're
I'm still
gnarly too. Like you're like an
I'm
echelon or 9 above us.
nah,
and
I'm
I
still
can't even
really
imagine.
working on that. But
100%,
I think
yeah.
performing especially was just felt natural.
It's in your blood.
Yes, I
So
suppose.
so you moved out here young. You
We
went
gotta
to-
know, dude.
We gotta know,
We
dude.
gotta fucking know, dude.
God,
Dude, you're gonna show
should-
your butthole soon. Let's get.
Yeah. We're just doing. We're just
now
doing
let's get to the
basic
good
shit.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I was doing a lot of that. And there's just band, stuff that music nerd kids do.
And that's cool.
It was a really good time.
Because your mom was super supportive of it, obviously.
Oh yeah, I mean,
she wanted you to do that shit.
yeah, and it just felt right the whole time.
That's awesome.
I don't know. I just love music. I love music. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Was it?
And that's why this is a tough time right now.
What was it? What was it?
It makes me sad to talk about music.
But do you, well,
What? Just because you can't perform live?
Yes.
Yeah.
because that's the
It's
other
like
half
a
of
part
you.
of my soul that's
Yeah.
just ripped out. I'm sure I have many friends
Of
that
course,
say the
yeah.
same thing.
Yeah.
Of course.
It's like an organ,
But you get to
in your
write some
body.
shit. You get to write some shit now,
Exactly.
so that's cool.
Yeah, the cave dwelling
Yep.
is in.
It looks fucking dope. I saw some Instagram posts and stuff. Your whole setup. Where is that? I mean, is that like a studio?
I don't disclose that location.
Don't tell me the fucking address.
I don't.
What-
That's also my apocalypse
the
bunker, so
Lonely
I don't
Mountain.
advertise it.
Where are you based
Yeah.
out of? Mesa?
Yeah, Tempe.
Tempe?
Yeah. I've lived in Mesa most of my life,
Yeah.
Nice.
but not deep Mesa. For all the deep AZ people out
Right.
there.
Yeah.
Not
yeah.
Stapley and
Yeah, not like Farm Mesa.
Yeah.
Right.
So does Captain
Not like
AJ
Trump Mesa.
Not AJ Mesa.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
So what's up with Captain Squeegee? I haven't seen anything. Like I went and trolled you hardcore on YouTube, and the last video you guys have posted was 2 years ago.
Well, we've been a band for a long time.
So you're kind of like,
I think we all were feeling like this divergence, but it'll come back.
you guys have the
course
best
it will.
fucking
We had
music
some stuff.
videos.
It has to.
Oh, thanks, dude.
God, they're so good.
Yeah, I loved making music videos. I want to
Yeah.
make more music videos. If
Isn't
anyone
that
wants to make a music video, hit me up. I
You're
charge
good.
professional rates.
Yeah, every fucking one. You had one. What was it? Seek. That's one.
Oh,
of the,
you like that one?
Well, that one had 28,000 hits on it. What's that? Why do you think that happened?
Uh,
That one blew.
well, because none of us were in it. Because I just had good-looking actors.
Did it just come at a particular time where it was just made sense, or it was promoted in a way, or
I don't know. At that time, I was just like blitz making videos. It was like we'd finish one, I'd be like, "Let's do another one." I was just like feeling it,
And they weren't basic either. They were fucking productions, every single
Right.
one. Then you'd have that stop motion ones.
Oh well, I mean, those I can't take credit for.
Well, no,
that's all.
but
That's my
there's-
friend Johnny McCone, who
Yeah.
who now works on Adult Swim and does a lot of cool projects.
What?
Yeah,
Rightfully so.
the claymation one.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
his name
so-
is Johnny McCone.
He's
what
the
does
real
he-
deal.
What does he do on Adult Swim?
Robot Chicken.
Get the fuck out of
Yeah,
town!
I know.
That's like Richard's favorite.
Which
fucking
it
show.
makes me so happy because I think we were like when we collaborated on that Inevitable is the video.
Yeah.
Where I just called him up from the studio. At that time he had become like a Vine star because he was making stop motion vines, and it was early in Vine when it was like
Right.
popping off,
Right.
which makes you wonder,
And people
like
were
just like Barrows, it's like where is Vine now? It's crazy.
Yeah, Vine disappeared with
I know,
Burroughs,
right?
too.
But Johnny was killing it on Vine, and then I called him up, and it was like, let's do this. I just like, can you make the apocalypse? And then he made like 5 of them.
Yeah.
What do you mean
of
you
course.
just called him up?
I lit it from the studio. It was like, we were working on this song about the apocalypse, which now is, haha, we told y'all. Maybe y'all should go back and listen to some Captain Squeegee records if you want to know what happens next.
Yeah, you guys were prophets. Dude, there's that one video, or there's a YouTube video where
Johnny's
you
the man. Everyone should, find him. He posts just random claymations all the time.
it's Johnny what?
Johnny McCone.
Johnny
Johnny
McCone.
McCone. Nice.
He's from AZ. He lives in LA now.
I'm gonna write it
Awesome.
down.
But
So you got an Instagram, you think?
yeah, you're hot on the IG right now.
Richard's
Dang.
social media game is
Not whatever, dude.
I like it.
Bro,
Your video in the captain's hat was superb.
Oh,
yeah,
dude.
it's not nothing. Just the captain hat.
No, it was good.
It's
It
awesome.
was good. It was using a filter in a
Yes.
very
excitement,
relatable
yeah.
way.
We've been
I
excited to
thought-
have you on, bro.
Oh, thanks.
We have.
I
So-
appreciate that.
So Taylor was like, dude, we should
I
get
didn't know
Danny
what to
on here.
expect.
Well, he said, let's get Danny on here. And I was like, Danny, and he was like from Captain Squeegee, dude, the front guy. I said, the trumpet guy? He said, yeah, the guy. And I said, oh my God. Because I've always known you've been a silly fucking guy. I remember the first, I don't think we ever formally met, but there's
I
always
would- yeah,
it's that
that's-
laugh. You
I
can
would-
hear that laugh.
I would define
Yes.
myself in that way.
You are, right?
I'm a silly fucking guy.
You're a silly guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, we were really fun. Once he brought that up, I was like, "Oh yeah, that's a fucking done deal." See, will he actually do it? And he was
Will
like,
he act? You don't even.
We'll see.
I kind of kept you hanging today.
I know.
I wanted to make.
Dude, you don't even know.
I wanted to make you guys sweat a little bit.
Did you do that on purpose?
You did.
Huh?
Yeah.
Well, I confirmed twice already.
Whatever.
But I never
yeah.
gave you an address.
Yeah, but I was gonna hit you up.
Okay.
the sweat beads.
It was
happened.
cute. It was
Dude,
cute.
I get a little.
It was
nervous.
only like 3 hours.
I know. It only takes 3 minutes, dude. It only takes 3 minutes.
No, I sent him a message, and
I
then
know.
3 hours later, he's like,
Yeah.
"Hey,
I'll
you
be
know?
there. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, for sure.
Oh my god. But so another thing that I wanted to say is that you did an interview. What the fuck was it for? I wrote it down. You did an interview like 6 years ago for Valley Hype TV for the video The Factory.
I remember Valley Hype.
Do you remember the interview that you did? And you were basically describing what the sort of like the method of the madness behind like what that video was supposed to be about.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I wonder what I said. That sounds
you-
crazy,
well-
dude.
Let's see. I think I quoted you in
I
here
played a
somewhere.
lot of shows since then, dude.
Oh, the propaganda machine
course.
churning out lies from the media. Because you said one of the first lines, "The world is flat," right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that for some reason this is a video 6 years ago.
What did I say?
You said something.
That's good
like,
stuff.
You talked about the propaganda machine churning out lies in the media. Something like it was very close to that.
Sounds good.
And so I was wondering because now we have
I'd vote for that guy.
yeah. So now we have what they call, fake news, and like the way that it's sort of being distributed now with the fucking COVID-19 and all the.
Fake news is old. Fake
Right.
news. That's what's funny. If it's getting talked about now, it must be for some like double, like triple crazy reason
Right.
of like confusion.
But
Yep.
COVID, especially, you don't actually. I mean, obviously because there's science behind it, and they're like developing new things and they're learning new things, so they can't really tell you what the fuck's exactly going on. But now that it's sort of two-sided and I just felt like when you said that in the video, what do you think about what's going on with all this, man? Dude, come on, dude. How do you-
Well, I mean, I'm not a scientist.
It's the best.
You
way
probably shouldn't listen to me.
That's the.
Hey, I got it.
I just watch YouTube videos on the internet.
Can you answer it in a short song on this thing?
What I think is going on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just play 10 seconds of what you think of what it would sound like, what you think is going on. What's this thing called?
This is a melodica.
A melodica, okay. This is your explanation of COVID-19.
It usually looks cooler.
Okay, here we go. Yeah,
Judging by that was good.
I get it.
I get it. there were a lot of minor notes in there, which
The
means
whole thing
it's-
just depresses me.
Yeah, totally.
I should just play the blues
Slit
for
my-
20 minutes.
Slit my wrist, bro.
Damn, bro. You don't really want to know what I think
so
about that.
I don't know. You're smart.
Just take the words and put them through the melodica.
I think that we missed our chance to hold people accountable for telling the truth a while ago.
Yeah.
And so now it's virtually impossible to know. Because there was a moment there, I feel like not long ago we had a couple chances still. I mean, I don't want to wear too many tinfoil hats, but
Sure.
We
good examples are things like 9/11 or the Iraq War, and then basically every time we've ever been lied into a war, leading up to those things, those were our chances to hold, the media and politicians accountable. But I think since the death and destruction wasn't on our own land, that it didn't really bother us enough
Right, it was
to
easy
catch
put on the
on.
shelf.
And now now that it's here upon us, it's so far gone, our ability to determine what a reliable source is, that it's like wading through a pool of madness.
Yeah.
It's I feel like I was just complaining to my mother today about this.
Were
Like,
you-
damn it, mom! I was like complaining about politics,
Right.
pacing.
I just. Were you,
Dang it, mom! I tell you what.
were you singing
And
it too?
moms will get into it. Like I know my mother will. She'll
Oh, I
fucking-
feel bad for my mom though. She's like, well, what do we do? I was like, I have no solutions. It's like, I just depressed her. I think. I'm sorry, mom. I love you.
Were you guys singing to each other? And
I did it. You know what? I should play piano and talk about it, and maybe
Yes.
I'll play that song that I just played.
copyright it.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I think the people that we looked to for truth,
Yep.
have been caught lying now so
Yep.
many times.
Yeah.
But then when you try and go to alternative sources, there's just as much ridiculousness. And then I think I think people need, if there's one thing that anyone looks up after tonight, it's just like COINTELPRO. It's that simple. COINTELPRO. And that's like totally declassified strategy where you infiltrate, meaningful pockets of revolutionary energy, and then you distribute nonsense amongst people and rip everything apart. And I saw that happen on the internet. Like, for instance, I think Q is a good example of COINTELPRO. And if you really look at that, or I'm trying to give you good examples.
Yeah, because you're saying a lot of shit that I don't know about.
I don't.
I feel like
I
maybe I
essentially-
got us in over our head. a little bit.
Essentially, there are multiple actors all spreading the truth and lies
right.
knowingly,
So we know about
and
that.
literally the goal is just to confuse everybody, and it's working very well.
So
Yeah.
what?
To the point where,
Well, ultimately, what's it doing?
to the
Is it
point
make-
where I feel like I can't even tell you what I think. That's
You can't.
That's
And-
how
and not
that's
only
how
you can't,
inundated
and not
we
only
are.
you can't, you better not.
And there's even you know,
Right.
different groups on the planet that want us to believe different things for different reasons. And it's like this crazy, like when everyone was talking about Russia interfering with our minds, right, in 2016. That was just a tiny sliver
nothing.
of
Yeah.
what we've been doing along with these other guys all over the place
Sure.
that have, their own strategy on how to manipulate their friends and enemies. And even, ourselves, I think we're desperate for truth right now. So we're
Yeah.
willing to believe things, that sound appealing,
Right.
or even simply, passionate enough to give us, there's a vacuum right now for truth. So I think people really
And-
latch
and
on
where-
to it, whatever
Yeah.
it is that they have left, because they can't handle
Yeah,
not
because
knowing.
where is
so
it?
I guess I'm kind of zen about not knowing now.
Right, because you can drive yourself crazy
Yeah, exactly.
or not.
Or end up spreading bullshit to your
Spreading
friends.
bullshit, and then
Which
and then now
looking
you're
back,
one of those
I did
people.
some of that, looking back now.
Right. So,
But I was also spreading good shit, but it's because it's all mixed together.
well,
It's a very simple strategy to confuse whole populations as to what to think about
Sure.
government and who to trust.
sure. Well, there are things that we know that are good.
It's tricks. These are tricks. What you're watching right now in America, essentially, is just we've been doing this to other countries to make them fall apart, like everything you're seeing that's happening right now. But that's not really COVID related. But I've been a little more focused on that because I'm more concerned about just
in general, like the average guy, the average person. We don't know who to believe. We can't. Right? We can't believe anything.
I don't know.
Can we?
I don't know. I am not your arbiter of truth in this
Well,
moment.
do you have a source that you go to believe?
No, essentially, I try and look at like all of it,
Right.
and
you
then
look at all of it,
and then like
pick out.
feel the truth or something.
Feel it or something.
But I
Okay.
sort of feel numb now.
Right. Because there's just so much craziness.
Yeah, it's like a full inundation.
And all the world needs more than ever right now
is music.
entertainment. Yep,
Yes.
is music.
Exactly.
And that
So, like,
that is true.
if I just wander on the internet, for hours and hours, it may inspire like some cool conspiracy lyrics or something.
Right.
But at the
And
end
take it how you
at
will.
the end of the day, like I really do want to just play music.
Right. Because that's
I am at least watching what's happening.
right. Well, we have to.
But yeah.
But
I
fuck,
don't
dude.
Well, and I'll tell you what. People are they're so desperate to have truth that if,
They'll start
that
believing-
but if you question it at all, even not necessarily maliciously, it may turn into a malicious, Facebook back and forth.
Right.
Like,
Which is the
it's a rough time.
Which is
That's
the
why
worst.
absolute.
That's
I
the-
really, yeah.
It's the worst thing you can get yourself
I don't
into.
feel like giving my opinions
Nope.
on this stuff.
Nope.
Which is interesting, I think that might be part of it. That
I
people
feel like-
people feel like they should just stop themselves from even giving their opinion.
Because really, at the end of the day, really at the end of the day is you can be the silent majority, who you just vote. Right?
I know, but
and you
even-
don't talk about it
even
at
that
all.
term though has been weaponized in this crazy.
100%.
I don't even
You
know
can't
what that
even-
means
no.
actually.
Yeah, no, you literally can just
I
talk about it.
I've been trying to instead of like voting with a vote.
Right.
I've been trying to think about voting like with your money, or voting with your energy,
Sure.
voting
yeah.
with your support
Yeah.
and your time.
What will get
Because-
a positive
Well, because
flow.
that's actually like you can follow that vote a little
right?
bit.
Yeah, it's tangible.
we
you
can't-
actually see the results from those.
Yeah, we
things.
can't follow the votes that we make for politicians, which
Right.
is why it all feels so shady in the end. But we can at least we know we're handing our money to who we're handing it to.
Yeah.
Well, at least sort of. Sometimes you really have to dig, though. That's what's
Right.
interesting.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's our last voting power, really, in the society, and that they'll be able to take that away too soon. But
So now that we've gotten that out of our system,
I blacked out.
now that we've gotten that out
I
of our
think you want to
system-
talk more about the virus, but I just don't like getting into it. I just don't like getting into it. I think everyone's.
you
I don't want to hear any more
everyone's
about it.
No,
so
you
passionate.
can't.
Personally.
I
I'm
know.
so done.
Hey, I got a question.
I'm glad that we're on the same page.
I got a
though.
question. Do you dream?
Of course.
Do you have?
We
vivid-
all do.
Do you have vivid dreams that you remember?
Occasionally.
Are you one of those that like wakes up and you're like you remember it and then about 5 minutes later it's fucking toast?
I think it just depends on how stoned I was.
Okay, well, do you remember the last dream?
Right? Isn't that like actually factually true?
Yeah, I think.
100%.
Or if you're
that?
drunk,
Yeah, because of short.
100%.
Oh, if you're
or like
drunk.
what you ate, like all kinds of shit make it
I
so
think
that
it's-
you're like lucid or not.
I think it has something to do with short-term memory because with dreams, like right when you wake up, it's within your short-term memory. So when you smoke a lot of weed, it goes away. Because I remember when I quit smoking weed.
Wait, what? What'd you say?
No, if you force yourself to remember. Okay, do you remember the last? Like, what's the last dream you remember having? Do you know?
So long ago.
Oh no! You know what? This is sad. It's so sad right now. It's sad. It's so. I'm glad we could come together. I had a dream about playing a show.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I have a lot of show dreams,
Yeah.
but I think it's like basically like a work dream, I guess, in the
Yeah.
same sense.
Oh, which are usually I when I worked for Two Men in a Truck, I used to have dreams that I was moving people's houses,
That's fucked
like
up.
moving their
Yeah.
fucking furniture, and I would wake up and
I would
to
have
go to
pizza
work.
dreams when I
It's the
worked at
worst.
Barrows. I would.
Which are way better.
I would. I'm like tossing stuff,
Tossing dough.
rubbing it.
God. So
I don't know why these are sexy pizza dreams now. I don't know how
So
that
the
happened.
analysis of that would be so I'm gonna analyze that dream. You want to play live shows, so you're having dreams about live shows, right?
I don't know. I think there's all kinds of reasons that you would have dreams in different ways. I think sometimes it's very, cryptic and celestial,
For sure. I agree.
And then other times it's like very relatable as if it were your past or, a near future.
Well,
And then I think other times it's like has to do with your programming in your mind, what you're used to thinking about. That's why I think touring, when you just play shows every day, you know, like 6 days a week for weeks and weeks, just because when I started touring with Badfish, it was like, whoa.
Oh, how fun is that?
That's
So fun, dude.
so
Oh
much
my God, dude.
Are the shows pretty fucking big, or
Yeah.
what are they club shows?
No, just like, you know, like Live Nation venues, like shows.
For real?
Yeah.
Marquee shows.
I guess so.
That size?
You know, like Van Buren, like we played at the Van Buren.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Who's in that band?
Van Buren's way better.
Who's in Badfish?
Sorry, Donnie.
Donnie's chill, dude. I like
Oh,
Donnie,
I
dude.
like Donnie too.
What's that?
He's
Who's
good.
in Badfish?
Badfish? It's just like a bunch of people that love Sublime.
Who sings?
Of course.
His name is Pat.
It's not. You do little backups?
I'm kind of like just their auxiliary musician.
Oh.
I'm playing trumpet.
Nice.
There's a trombone player too. Sometimes they have horns, sometimes they don't, because there's not actually a lot of horns in Sublime.
Yeah.
But then I also, these last few tours, I played keys as well.
Nice. So I wanted to tell you a dream that I had. I want you to analyze it.
Okay.
This is the dream. I don't.
What kind of dream? Is
I
this
don't-
like a cool cryptic dream, or like you like peeing your pants and it's awkward? Or
You wait. I
Let's
don't.
go.
I don't ever remember dreams, but this one I remember.
let's do it. Is it sexy?
No.
Damn it.
I apologize.
No, he uses awakeness to tell you all about that shit.
Yes.
No, what? So here's the dream. I was at a school function for my 4-year-old son. It was at night. It was like a day at school, and there was teachers and different people at the school. It was on top of a fucking skyscraper building.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it was. It was at night. There was lots of kids running around, and kids kept fucking flying off the edge of the building to their death, right? And so there was a point where I was like, is this I couldn't teachers didn't really care that kids
Oh
were
my
dying.
God.
And my son, the next thing I remember is my son started sliding down the
No.
edge, and I crawled over to him and I grabbed his hand and I was like, Charlie! And I grabbed him and I pulled him up, and as I'm pulling my son up, another little kid just goes zip and I watch a kid like very quietly dying, falling off the edge of a cliff. And then I woke up. What do you think?
Well, goodness gracious. I think that you're a heroic father. That's what I think.
Is that what it is?
You're a true hero. That's epic. That's some action movie beautifulness.
Okay.
I mean, it's sad about the other kids, but I'm glad your son's
It
fine.
was a terrifying. When I woke up, I was terrified. I was out of breath and like, why was I dreaming that? And I don't ever remember dreams, but this one is now just like burned into my.
Maybe it's
memory.
about schools reopening or something funny like that.
Do you want to hear what Google says?
What do you mean? How
So
does
child falling dream?
falling to their death?
Yes.
Okay, let's hear it. Google.
But he didn't die.
Your childish
Not
and
mine.
naive
The other ones.
Your childish and naive behavior can soon bring you over some secure borders. You can experience that things are out of control thanks to your foolish or irrational decision making. The dream may indicate the fear of going downhill in your life.
Google just fucked you up, Richard.
You know what, guys?
Is this like a Google AI, like
Google's like, hey,
celestial,
Richard,
like?
grow up.
Damn.
Of course that's a thing.
Well, I almost just left. Yeah,
Sorry, buddy.
I
It's not me.
a
I'm just
lot
the
of that
messenger.
kind of felt right.
I'm surprised I haven't had that dream yet.
I don't know. That was intent, literally, dude.
too
Like,
much.
I know. As you reenacted it, I was emotional.
I liked the heroic father, the
Yeah.
kids going back to school. I'm like, yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Well, actually, here's what Google said.
This is what they pay me for.
Google would though.
Yeah.
Fuck those
I know.
guys. Seriously.
You get a sore throat.
They don't know
Google it, dude.
shit, dude.
You're gonna be disappointed
We should
every
sta-
single time.
We should start our
They
own
will lie.
Our own Google?
our own dream.
Oh.
Yeah, like our interpretations.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we're going to do right now is this. These two don't know. Only Cam knows just because I shared it with him. You have no fucking clue what's about to happen right now. I created a game yesterday,
Okay.
and we're going to play it.
Okay.
You want to know what it's called?
Yes. Whoa.
It's called BAGA Hats. instead of MAGA hats. It's called BAGA hats.
BAGA hats.
Okay, and this game, I'll show you this is how we're gonna play this game. I'm so excited.
I like this.
So what we're gonna do, Danny T, is we're each going to reach into the bag without looking. Okay? And we're gonna pull a hat out. You can reach all the way down, you can stay up here. You're gonna put this hat on your fucking head, right? Then I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put it on my head. Cam's gonna do it. He's gonna try to put it on his head.
Yeah, it can happen.
And
All right, but I'll
then
get it on there.
Nick is going to pick a location where these three characters are, right? Then Taylor is going to give us a scenario, like why are we at this place? And then we're gonna do a scene together in those hats, and then it'll just fucking end at some point. But that's what we're gonna do.
So let's play BAGA hat.
Dude.
Okay.
I pick the location of where you guys are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
and he comes up with the
and then he's gonna give us a scenario,
All right.
and then we're gonna act out a scene. BAGA hats. Dude.
I'm nervous.
Okay, so now can we
I'm nervous.
can we clip that audio and then use that for every time we play BAGA hats?
Yes.
That trumpet part.
Okay, I
Yay!
kind of fucked it up though.
That's the best.
It's perfect.
Okay.
It should be a little janky.
Okay, here we
It's
go.
true.
Should have a little
It should, yeah.
Dig deep, deep, dude. Dig deep or not. Dig deep or not.
Yeah, deep.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
That feels
Oh,
nice.
yeah, that feels nice.
That feels really good. Get it? Get it? What do you got? What do you got?
I'm not supposed to look at it.
Oh, it's you can put it on.
How perfect is that?
Put it on. No, you can see. You gotta see it because you gotta know who you are. Who are you? What are you?
Captain Scream.
I'm a captain. That's so weird.
That is weird. I made sure to put it in there.
That's the universe.
I put
That's
it.
creepy,
I put it down at the. I
guys.
put it
the
down at
universe.
the bottom, dude. All right, Cam, you can pick next.
And that's where he went for.
Can I be captain of the Enterprise?
Is that what he wears on the end?
He should.
Oh yes, Cam. What you got, Boon?
Ja know it.
Okay. Here we go.
Oh my God.
It's got dreadlocks in it.
No.
I gotta do it.
Ja.
But it's stretchy too. Oh,
Quantize.
I can't. I'm tight.
Okay. Oh, bro. Oh, bro, dude.
Oh my God.
Oh, my God. You look like Maynard from circa 90.
Yes, dude.
All right.
Or
All right, we're going to have to take off our headphones for this part.
Okay.
All right.
I can't do it. I can't fit it. All right, we got it.
Just be cognizant of your microphone. This is gonna fuck up my. Dude, this is the. Oh, you're able to get yours.
I did something.
Oh, you're able
Does
to
it
have.
look okay?
Oh my God.
And he just looks like he always does.
Haha.
Wow, I would sail.
I've
with
done
you.
this before.
I would say
Wow.
with you. yeah.
Okay, so Nick, where are we?
So is it one location or each? One
No,
location.
we're all
each?
together.
We're all together. We're on vacation somewhere.
Okay.
So hold on, before we get that, you're a captain. I'm a safari
Safari guy.
and you're legitimately.
I'm Lisa Bonet with fucking the goddamn Ja know it.
Dude, this is crazy.
You fucking Ja know it.
Okay. Okay.
Boomba clot.
Boombaclat.
Okay, where are we, Nick?
Yes.
The Caribbean.
We're in the Caribbean.
Yep, you're in the
Oh, well,
Caribbean.
then I'm just doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I have a yeah.
Okay, well,
scenario.
Yeah, you got to give the scenario.
You're trying to solve Nick's murder in the Caribbean.
Nick's murder?
Yeah, but the captain's on LSD
Okay.
and
Perfect.
Ja
I'm method acting.
Ja is trying to smuggle marijuana everywhere he goes. And Richard, you're the, You're the Jumanji guy, dude.
He's the guide. He's the guide getting us through it.
So we're in the Caribbean trying to solve Nick's murder,
Right.
and Nick is our friend.
Okay.
You're on acid, and you're trying to smuggle weed in, and I'm just the safari guy.
Wait, we're trying to solve Nick's murder or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
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 So,
3,
just
3.
How do we start? How does it?
3. Are you gonna start it off? All right.
I'm nervous.
3. We're just gonna go.
Okay,
Just
okay.
dive deep. 3, 2, 5.
Nick's dead, man.
What
I got
is-
all this weed, man.
What is death really, though? He's just on that new voyage, guys.
I swear to God, I always get stuck with dipshits. Everywhere I go, I always get stuck.
What
with
you
a
talking
dipshit.
about, man?
Well,
What you talking about?
First of all, your red beard's throwing me off, and I know you're not a real Rastafarian. I know
Oh,
that.
bumbaclot.
I know it.
Hey, man, anyone can have a red beard.
Dude, you're just saying it because you have a red beard.
The red beard is in your mind. You have a red beard too.
It's true, man.
Yeah.
It's true, man. Just feel it.
Bros, let's go back to the cantina.
Hey,
come on,
But
Nick.
we got this Nick dead body, man. It's our friend, man. We got to figure out what to do with him. I tell you what, I am going to jam the 12 pounds of weed up his bum.
Oh, yeah, man, buffets. I do that all the time on the open seas.
Okay, so instead of solving the murder, we're just gonna use his corpse to get weed across state lines.
And then we'll
Yeah.
figure it out after, man.
All right, what are we doing percentage wise? Who gets the? What are we going 33?
Oh
33,
man, this isn't
33?
about money, dude. I don't need any. I have everything I need.
No, you guys can have.
I'm with Nick, dude. Shit.
Yeah.
You guys
man.
can keep the money.
I'm
I'll
gonna-
take some weed,
I'm
though.
going to jam the weed up his bum. And then,
We're jamming.
and then,
I hope you like jamming too. We're
Now they're on your-
jamming. We're jamming.
into the
Jamming.
jammings.
I hope you like. Here, give me it, dude. I'll do it.
Okay, we gotta get back.
Hold on,
hold
but yeah.
we gotta get back to this.
33%. Yeah, you guys got it.
33.3.
Wow,
Yeah, man.
dude.
Okay.
It's an
right, so
infinite
we're-
number.
Okay, so here's the new plan. Since I don't know, something's wrong with you.
I got a plan, man.
You got a gun, or is that
Oh.
your dick? Jason Derulo.
Whoa.
Okay.
Dude, are you actually Jason Derulo?
Yeah, man.
Cool, man. I like
You
your
want to
stuff.
see it?
Okay.
Later.
So we're gonna jam it
We're going to jam it up.
up his butt.
We're
Yep, and we're going to
jamming.
get out of here.
Okay.
I don't know what you guys are going to do.
Well, I have a boat.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh, you're
drive
the
it,
boat?
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the captain.
I'm gonna
You lost.
drive
You
it.
were the captain,
Yeah,
and now you're just, you're
Dude,
Gilligan.
We're going to Africa. That's the only.
That's
place.
the best place to go.
Yeah. Where's Jamaica?
South.
It's in the Caribbean.
It doesn't matter,
It
dude.
doesn't matter.
It does. We just need to go out there.
I gotta learn to chill a little bit.
We
more.
just need to
So,
go out there.
What are
Start
we
a
gonna
cult
do?
or something.
So once we get the body there, man, with the weed, man, what are we going to do?
we're gonna smoke it, dog.
We're gonna smoke that shit. We're gonna smoke Nick, and then when we roll him
Whoa.
up in our weed, what?
Whoa.
What?
No, man. Nick's
No?
gonna smoke too.
Nick's dead, man.
What? Oh,
Been trying
no,
to tell you
dude.
this whole time. Been trying to tell you this whole time, man. Nick's dead.
Dude, Nick, dude, no, dude.
You think I wanna put-
I'm having a bad trip.
Do you think I want to put weed up a? No. Oh no. We need to dunk him in the ocean, man.
Dude, pee on him.
Okay, let's
Just
pee
pee on him. All right, scene.
I heard that works.
That was actually a really good idea. To
I
use,
think
well,
that
let's do that.
you're the new captain on acid. Richard's the voice of reason. We jammed the weed in Nick's dead body.
We're
I'm
jamming.
dead.
And then we would have gone to Africa and smoked Nick, and then he would have come in the clouds.
We're jamming. I hope you like jamming too. We're jamming. I hope you like jamming too. That's hard to sing and play at the same time.
Yeah. That's like playing the didgeridoo.
Dude, now every time I hear that song, I'm just going to think of boofing, dude. That's crazy.
I love how Cam was like, we'll smoke
I used to
him.
love that song.
Yeah, we'll smoke Nick.
You're like, no, he's going to smoke too.
Yeah, dude.
Damn it, I basically just watched you guys.
Oh,
that's what
shit.
That's what ended up happening.
My bad.
So if
No.
we end up on a ship,
No, I felt like I
we're
felt like I
fine.
was a spectator. I was like, this is really good.
Am I still wearing my hat?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I can't
I'll just keep this on.
You're
Damn.
kind of outnumbered by gingers, man.
I know.
That wear weird stuff.
You guys are kindred.
We are kindred
Kindred
spirits.
gingers.
Kindred ginges.
Kindred.
Gingers.
Kindred.
That sounds like a
dreads.
good band name.
Kinders?
Kindred Gingers.
Kindred gingers. It's kind of hard to say, too.
Hey, do
Kindred
you want to
gingers,
start another
kindred
band,
gingers.
Danny?
Yeah.
Yes!
Okay, perfect.
Oh, my God, dude.
Did that just happen?
Can we cover jamming?
100%.
Yes!
Yeah, all day.
Oh, that's
just
great news.
that. We'll just do Bob songs.
We're jamming. Oh, I love that one.
I do too.
Do you have vocal training?
Is that so good?
Well, I did the music theater thing.
So, and that's where because you have this really good control.
Oh, thank you.
Do you know what I mean? It's not it's not just kind of like a sloppy singing. Like you actually can hold vibrato. I feel like there's just, dude, especially when you're fucking playing live, which is so hard to like
Thanks,
focus on that.
dude.
You're always on pitch and on key.
And then when you're rocking and then just blasting the trumpet,
Yeah.
just air. Your pipes, dude, are fucking crazy.
Inhalers. I always.
Oh, do you have asthma?
yeah. Oh, yeah. Bad asthma.
You have asthma and you do that too?
Yeah,
Jesus
dude.
Christ.
Dude, you're a fucking champion, dude.
You're a maniac.
Gotta fight it, man.
Yeah.
You can't let it win.
No, you can't let it win.
No,
And you
dude.
smoke weed.
Someone tells you can't, you can. Shit.
That's the best advice. Everyone listening, if someone tell you can't, you can.
You can.
Dude.
Yeah.
So
They're helping you see.
It's my favorite.
I was in the band when I was in middle school.
Oh, what did you play?
I was a percussionist.
Nice.
And my band teacher's name was Mrs. York. Shout out. There's no way in hell. But Mrs. York
Maybe, dude.
Maybe, dude. Who knows?
Bro,
dude?
do you know the one thing that stuck with me forever?
What?
She said that the best kissers of all time were trumpet players.
Oh.
What do you think?
I mean,
Have you ever kissed
I've kissed,
trumpet player?
you know,
Have you ever kissed
I
a
kiss.
trumpet?
I feel like my lips are quite dexterous.
Yeah. Are they
I will
strong?
say, yeah, my girlfriend. I think she likes it.
Should we call her?
Yeah, sure.
No, I'm just kidding.
She'll be like, hell yeah.
Where is she? I thought she would come by.
Oh,
wanna
she's
hang
hanging out.
Okay.
She's chilling.
She's like, finally, I could just chill.
Finally, he's gone. He's so loud. No, it's been good.
I don't know. I'll just never. forget
Honestly, dude, I don't know. Do you guys have partners?
that. Oh, sexual.
I don't know. I just know that like 2020, dude, like if I didn't have my awesome girlfriend, like I would be even more sad. If she's watching, I love you.
What's her name?
Yeah.
Candace.
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 Yeah, see that control? I
You're
need-
my baby, baby, baby. Oh. Candace. Candace. My baby, baby.
Unreal.
I love you.
I kind of want to go kill Candace. And be your boyfriend.
Hey,
And guess what? She'd be like, "You ain't
I'll
no
fucking
trumpet
kill
player.
you.
Yeah, you're not.
Oh yeah.
Your lips ain't that dexterous."
Dude. You're good, bro.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, Yeah, we're
Yeah,
both
I don't
married.
know.
Yeah, we're both married
Okay, cool.
with kids.
Nice.
Yeah.
Start practicing trumpet. Yeah.
Do you have any? No, you don't have any kids,
The,
right?
no.
Because
no.
I would have known.
The tongue is also, I mean,
Because you go,
yeah, you gotta like do double tonguing and triple tonguing.
For hours.
For hours.
Yeah, so like that's the shit. That's the thing. You can play trumpet, but you got to do it for hours.
Yeah.
so you got stamina.
Dude.
Well, I'm also a multi-instrumentalist, so.
That's true.
Right.
So what was the first instrument you learned how to play? I've asked you like 7 times. What's the first one?
I don't know. I guess piano.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, I started singing first, but I guess
Of
everybody does.
But you know how to write music and shit. Where did that come from? Was that from school?
That comes from the heart. I don't know. You just make shit up, you know?
No!
And you like kind of learn the rules. You figure out what sounds good, what doesn't.
But like you
Yeah, but you learn
score
that.
stuff. You
You
score
learn
stuff
that
on
somebody.
sheet music.
You
Well,
learned
yeah,
that
that's just like that's the nerdy aspect.
Where'd
Yeah,
you
but-
learn? Where'd you learn how to theory? Where'd you learn theory? And-
Theory?
Did you theory?
I don't know. I think it wasn't until so I went to
MIT.
no, I went to MIT.
Which doesn't teach
I
you
studied
music at all.
harmonic theory actually at the quantum level, and that's how I discovered jazz.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, actually, so I had to leave music theater school so I could be touring more. I was touring a lot with Fayuca at that time,
Nice.
Oh, nice.
and yeah, those were great shows. And then I came back, and we had enough time home, so I tried to also go to school for like jazz trumpet.
What year
And
was
I feel like only then did I even start to scratch the surface.
Well, what year was this?
I met like my Yoda human.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he like showed me the numbers.
Nice.
The numbers.
Dude, your dance moves when you play in Fayuca, dude?
Oh, thanks,
Dude,
dude.
you're fucking dude, you're
Yeah, he's like the caterpillar.
I honestly want to just back
You've been
up into you,
practicing.
dude.
That was
I-
good.
I just want to back into it. It looks really good. You know what I mean?
It's very warm. It
I
creates
want
a
to sit
heat.
on that.
Is there
It
a
creates
warp?
a heat environment. It creates a warp bubble.
I want to get in. But
Yeah,
what year-
I don't know. You just kind of.
No,
I
because
mean,
see, that's the
I
thing.
had to dance in music theater. That was the thing I was the worst at.
was the dance.
So
Dance.
it's funny that everyone's like, "You're so good at dancing." I'm like, ha ha ha. Like I found something where I'm dancing well now.
yeah.
Because trying to like dance, you know, in theatrical productions, I feel like I was always just like the Chris Farley on stage, you know, just
You went
like
more natural.
breaking
You
shit.
broke
and-
away. You broke away from what they were trying to teach you, and you just kind of went natural. with
Yeah,
it.
if I just kind of dance like the way
Right.
that I want to dance.
Yeah.
And that's safer.
But what they did was
Even though I still eat shit on
provide you a
stage all the
stage.
time.
They provided you a stage to do that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't
know,
listen to the teacher.
I
You
think-
just did your own thing,
Well,
but you had a stage.
I think at some point, you know, you figure out what your own thing is, you know, when you don't have a script or you don't. That's why I like a lot of those Badfish shows too, because we do just like jam stuff out sometimes. Because Sublime would do that, you know, and they'd mash songs up in these crazy ways and
Right.
sort of unpredictable. So, yeah, I mean, I love writing and theory and all that technical shit. I really do. I mean, it was like, I consider it, you know, spiritual. It's like closer to a religion for me than anything else,
Right.
I think,
Yeah.
in this world. And I feel, you know, with actual
And it's real.
with
It's in
actual
front of your
math,
face.
like
Yeah.
there's math and proof, and people say they like the sounds, and it's like this celestial,
It's tangible.
yeah, and it's this collective experience we're having together. It's like mysterious in its origins and its power, and it's like, yes, feed that to me.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, that's what I really am into now.
But
I like
the-
theory, but
yeah.
I think theory is secondary. Theory is like you're trying to like explain God, you know?
Hmm.
Whereas like if you just like can feel like you can improvise and just like
Right.
channel whatever is like in the moment, and whatever is a product of your past and your, you know, what you have been listening to and the people playing with you, it's like this crazy celestial concoction that's what I've been really into lately. I've been just meeting up with friends in my cave,
Yeah.
and we just make shit up, dude.
And that's the good shit.
That's what I'm talking
That's
about
the
lately,
good shit.
dude.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, I chart, like, people pay me to like make charts and and like, write out horn parts and all that stuff. But like that stuff that just happens on the fly, I'm really trying to get into.
I love that you're saying that.
Yeah, I do too.
Because I just don't connect with the more mathematical version of music. Like my entire musical career has from the very beginnings have all just come from like a feeling within myself.
That's where music comes from.
Ear.
But
ears.
see, you know what?
Theory is like physical, is like physics theory. Like they're
Right.
trying to understand the crazy, like holographic experience in
Right.
this celestial plane that we're having.
Right, like me
They're
and Nick
trying
were
to break it
talking-
down into fractions and numbers, and you try and do that with music too,
Well,
but it's just not. That's not the origin.
Yeah, Nick and I were talking about a lot of musicians that we work with normally before all this shit can only play if they have the charts in front of them.
Yes.
Ask them to improv, and they fucking freeze.
Yes. But I think in that sense, then the writer is fulfilling this other puzzle piece. So it's making this other, because that dude still channeled that, at his
Right.
piano at fucking 4 a.m. and shit, after,
Right.
lines like rails or,
yeah,
whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
And so
100%,
who knows
yeah.
where that shit came from. So
Right.
it's cool
It
if you
made it on paper, though.
Yeah, and then some
Yeah.
badass who just focuses on reading reads the shit out of it.
Right,
That's,
but if you
that's
ask him to
just as-
improv, it's hard.
I think it's
For
all
them.
yeah, it's all just as legitimate in its own fashion,
It
And I
is.
think people are attracted
100%.
to the different ways to manifest music.
Yeah.
And I just love it. Especially now that everything's gone to shit. The only thing that's kind of been going well is the UFO thing. I tried to rep my shirt. But 2020's been a really good year for the UFO community, which is so sad because we can't have our conventions. We're just as sad as like the ravers and the fucking.
Well,
I'm totally into that, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Gaia Unacknowledged Disclosure Project, like Cosmic Disclosure.
Yes.
All of it. I'm huge fan.
Nice.
We'll have to talk later.
Well,
That's
just-
awesome. I've met a lot of those guys. I mean,
if you just
Really?
call it a rally,
Yeah,
I think you can do it.
the biggest UFO convention, but see, people aren't as rabble-roused about this
I know.
as they are about the other shit that they're rabble-roused about, which I
100%. think
think may also be the reason that they even told us a shred of truth this year, because people are so invested in the fucking in the inundation of madness and the political and the health realm that they can't even. They don't have time to even try and think about UFOs and extraterrestrials. It's like that's gone eating inside restaurants.
But
and shit.
doesn't that happen all the time? Like when Dr. Stephen Greer came out,
Yes.
it was days later 9/11 happened. Like one of the biggest disclosures ever released in public.
I think
And
I don't know.
Right.
That's 9/11's weird too,
Yeah,
man. I don't know if you can connect so many things to that. But I do think that it's what I will say is that I'm disappointed that it didn't create the shockwave that it should have, which I think, maybe on purpose or conveniently, they knew they had to say something soon because those videos came out, right? That Tom DeLonge, this shit blows my mind, dude. This is the only thing that I'm happy about in the political spectrum.
But isn't that
Like
kinda-
I love my girlfriend and I love music and then fucking yes, UFO truth.
Yeah.
Yes, it's coming. And even if it's just a shred, it just makes me feel so much less crazy because I've been saying these things for
What
so
videos
long.
came out?
So these videos came out and
Tom DeLonge?
yes,
fucking-
from
Yeah, he's huge into it.
Well, I know he's into it, but what he released the
dude,
So
we gave him an award at our convention, dude.
He's like
What does your shirt say?
It says "I want to believe," but
Okay.
I mean I do.
Isn't he
What does
so
it say at the bottom?
You
New
just-
Mexico,
Yeah, I got this at a truck stop in New Mexico.
which is where you're gonna see a UFO.
Dude, the best stuff is in truck stops,
Yeah,
dude.
dude.
So what was
Touring.
released?
Okay, so there were these videos. They're like, and that's what's so sad is that this is our proof, okay? But they're military videos.
I love it.
So already everyone is like, oh, it's legit now, you know?
Right.
And which is true, I guess. I think other things are legit too, but apparently this is the only thing that we can call legit is these military videos, and there's 3 of them. One's called the Tic Tac video. One's called the Gimbal video, and I forget the name of the other one.
That was all this year?
No.
Okay, because Joe Rogan has been talking about
it culminated this year.
Oh, okay.
So first they were leaked. They were leaked long ago. I mean, people deep in the community were like, oh, yeah, those videos. But people that are deep, they already know it's all legit, and they've seen more legit shit, so it's not like it doesn't rock your world. But then they came to the forefront because there's a small team at New York Times that has just been fighting on this subject. It's very interesting.
Did you listen to the...
And I've met Leslie Keene. I mean, she's amazing. The one who was spearheaded those articles.
Do you know about Bob Lazar?
Of course, dude.
Are you loving him?
Oh my God, dude.
Is he your like...
Don't even get me started on Bob, dude. Bob forever. So
What about Corey Good?
listen, Bob,
Hold on.
Yeah.
One at a time.
No.
Bob Lazar, let's hear it.
Bob was my first.
Because
So I was like, Bob was my first. I was like 19 or whatever, and I was like in college, and like I knew they were lying in high school, but then at college it was even more kind of like all over the place and lazy, and I was just focusing on music or whatever. So when I found Bob, I mean, I had woken up to other things, other subjects as well, but Bob was my first. And I tell everyone watches the Joe Rogan stuff and all that shit, which is great. And my friend Jeremy, he made that movie, which is on Netflix. And it's just, he did a great job. And that's the reason that Bob's even back. And I have to give Jeremy the credit for that. But
what do you mean he's your buddy?
Well, he came to the convention. He hung out with us. And then he was like, I'm going to get Bob Lazar. We were like, no, you're not. Because Bob disappeared. So, like, I got into Bob young, like, way before he came back, right? Because he came out in the 80s.
Right.
And him, along with this local, Nevada station, dude, they like tried to tell the truth about this alien,
what was that
like
reporter's name?
this secret base that the U.S. has that's working on this, this retrieved crash materials.
Yeah.
Right.
And I just thought it was so compelling, and I felt like he was telling the truth. You can watch his original video. That's what I tell people. If you're really into Bob, go back, go to day one. He did this, dude. He's such a gangster, dude. Yeah. And he's so like, just like unassuming and nerdy, but he's kind of a punk, because he's been like, they torched him, in the media. They lied about him and said all this bullshit. And so he's hard, dude. And he's the man. And he made this video, and back then he could only he made like 1,000 VHS copies, and he didn't tell anybody. And it's the video where he tries to explain what he saw. And then the second half is him trying to explain what they told him about it.
Right.
But he's very cautious to say, I don't know if this is true, because governments even lie to their own people all the time, especially scientists and military projects, and it's all compartmentalized and all this weird shit.
Right.
And you got to watch it. It's called Excerpts from the Government Bible. And
what's that on YouTube?
And back then, YouTube, you only had 10 minutes, right? So it was so many parts. And I had them all bookmarked, and I memorized it, dude. I was like, he's telling the truth. I know he's telling the truth. This is fucking bananas. This is the smoking gun that we need to rise up as a people and demand the truth about this, because it could be essential to our development, at least philosophically.
Right.
And now look at the way that we're fighting, If we had been able to unite, at least in this sector, maybe we could elevate together and come together in some way, as a race in the galaxy. But basically, okay. So anyway, woo!
I had no idea.
Tangent.
I had a question for Danny.
Okay.
Very serious.
I need to explain the Tom DeLonge though. I fucked up just now. I'm sorry.
Explain your Tom DeLonge.
Okay.
Is it Tom DeLonge or
Long.
DeLong?
I don't know how to say.
Long.
Which I'm sad to say, because
Tom DeLong dog.
You just pulled a Richard.
He's
on
my hero.
Torgersen.
he may be getting manipulated also. Who knows? But anyway, so Tom helped get these videos released.
Okay.
Because he just used his notoriety and his connections to finally talk to people. Yeah, the Tic Tac and the Gimbal, and then there's a third one. So those were essentially had been already leaked, but they hadn't been confirmed real. But those videos, then they came back out hard. New York Times came swinging with them. and was like, these are definitely real. And this is the U.S. military. And you can hear their voices. They're like, what the heck is that thing? They're like losing their fucking mind trying to chase it and shit. I mean, it's like a movie. It's the shit.
So
and these videos, finally, the Pentagon this year, this is what I'm talking about.
Okay,
It culminates this year. The Pentagon said, yes, they're real.
Huh.
They're real videos.
when did they release
And
that?
then secondly, they said three things now, which they never say anything about this. The only thing they ever said was that they don't even look into it. They've been lying, like open-faced lying, that they've never even had like a project, even though shit has even been declassified that they had projects.
Right.
Because it's national security. They're obsessed. You know, space is a national security threat. Of course they're obsessed with UFOs. Yes, of course. And of course they know more shit. But we're just civilians, and we're on a need-to-know basis. And as long as we're doing whatever the hell we're supposed to be doing, they have no reason to inform us. And it's just so wrong that something that is an essential ingredient to the human psyche is being held in the hands of these fucking people, the people that invented the nuke, the people that, you know, continually lead us into fucking genocides, that are creating more war weapons. You know, they are not the ones that should have either this knowledge or this technology, or at least tell the rest of us. And, you know, I feel like that could be such a uniting thing that crosses left and right, crosses, you know, a race. You know, it's just we're all human. This is a big fucking deal.
Yeah.
Don't let this disappear.
It could be a
But it
good
already
It could be a big
is.
reset button. Like, let's all know that we're all here together. We're all humans.
Since we were
And-
young, I think
yeah.
we've always thought that it would be a very important moment
100%.
as a species. And it's
Yeah.
like, no, it's like it's jarbled and slipping through our fingers. It's crazy to watch.
How do you think it's going to come out? So I've heard basically
So
two theories. So like the theory that we have UFOs that are man-made, that they're going to use to unite the world, but in a way of war. So in a way of uniting humanity, they're going to fake a war on humanity, like Independence Day.
So
what are your thoughts?
Really, it's more like Spider-Man, really, right? Because it's not a real alien invasion, right? That one already happened a long time ago. No, I mean the Project Bluebeam stuff is cool, but I think, you know, I think that there's a lot of plans. There's like hundreds of plans figured out by really smart people and probably crazy AI computers now, of ways to manipulate us into things, you know, and it works all the time when we get manipulated, you know, into wars or anything like that. And I think if it's coming from the military, if our truth as a species is coming from the U.S. military, then shit is going south. You know, like that is not who we should be trusting with the truth. They're the ones that have been lying about it. So it, you know, as much as I'm excited that the Pentagon, they said that it was real, because here's the thing, they have all these plans, and I think that the early ones are going well right now. I don't think they need an alien invasion right now to like cull the masses. I mean, they're doing a fantastic job as it is. Seriously. I mean, you know, the whole idea is you've got like bigger Pokemon cards, you know, and you're like, oh shit, like we may need to pull this one. And like some people now, they think, oh shit, they're pulling the virus card. Oh shit, they're doing the thing. And yes, they might pull the alien card. Who knows, dude? And it's like, that's if you believe in the they scenario, right? In like a layman's terms. But I don't think they're gonna have to pull that card. I think the mass manipulation is going perfectly well as it is, and they're able to, you know, rally us under certain banners and tear us apart on other ones very easily. I don't think they need to fake an alien landing. I think, but that's a Project Bluebeam, but it's an idea that, I mean, technically it was the government's idea.
Well,
But they have all kinds of crazy
Trump,
ideas, like Operation Northwoods and all this shit.
and how Trump all of a sudden, in the past few years, came with the Space Force.
Yeah.
You know, it's weird. It's weird when you listen to, because I had
but
listened to this prior to Trump starting the Space Force.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, but
So when things like that happen and things start to add up, you're like, oh shit, this is. Like you were saying, they pulled that card.
But to me, the Space Force thing was different. To me, when Space Force came out, I think it only furthered my suspicions that they're just not telling him what they're doing. And he's like, we don't have a Space Force? Shit. Well, let's fucking make a space. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, sure, he made the Space Force, but the Space Force has existed for decades now. And it's the secret aspects of it are run through the Navy, which is another thing that Bob Lazar said in the beginning. And now the Pentagon said that they're. So the third thing they announced the second thing they announced is that they have retrieved materials. Oh, yeah. And that, yes. Yeah, I saw that. So again, Bob Lazar, dude. And then the third thing they said is that they're starting a new group to investigate UFOs. Because you gotta love it. And you gotta love it. They're telling Congress, right? This is why we know this. Only reason we know this is because they were talking to Congress about it. And Congress was like, is it China? Is it Russia? That's like the entire focus was like, is it China? Is it Russia? And of course we're watching. We're like, it's fucking aliens, bro. And it's just, I don't trust the Pentagon, but it's exciting to hear them say what we've been trying to say is the truth for so long. And, the media has ridiculed the UFO community. I mean, just like bullied the UFO community, like made them look like fucking crazy motherfuckers.
Yeah, like us talking about this right now, it's more accepted, it seems like, today than it was when I was watching Unsolved Mysteries in like 1986.
Well, and I gotta give it up, dude. Like even Joe Rogan and like, Jeremy Corbell, who made the Bob video and brought Bob on, and then they had Commander Faber, who was. So did you watch the Commander Faber one?
Yeah.
Okay. So
really good.
He is the one piloting in one of the videos that I am telling you about.
Right. Which one was it? The gimbal one? Oh, it was the Tic Tac?
I don't remember which one he was a part of.
So if the aliens come on down to hang out, and say what's up, are you're fucking cool with it?
I don't know.
Are you not scared?
The one time I had a legit UFO encounter, I actually felt more scared. I'm embarrassed.
No. I think
I had the flight feel.
Yeah.
Because I almost felt like it was coming towards us. There were three of us.
Where were
in
you?
the fucking woods.
Because they knew you believed.
But straight up, but I've met Travis. Travis Walton is always, he's the one who the movie Fire, what's it called? Fire in the Sky is about. His true story of being abducted.
And Snowflake.
Yeah, you can even take a tour, I think, and see where he got abducted. It's the real deal, dog. Travis is the real deal. And he's so chill, dude. But you've been in a spaceship. You've been in a spaceship. I'm so jealous, but I'm not. I'm scared. And he tells the story. It does not sound pleasant. You want to get abducted, but you're like, oh, but then they fuck with you so bad. It's like,
I don't know, dude.
It's so non-consensual. I mean, it's not cool, dude.
No,
but that's a certain type, right? There's
people that have these other experiences.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
there's certain types of abductions. I've heard.
Of course. Well, and the abductees are half of those conferences. They're half of the groups of people that come there because they're like,
fuck up.
Of course, because they're like, what happened to me? And then you meet other ones, and you're like, oh my god, I'm not alone. And of course, they group together. Oh, and they party.
The abductees. There's a fucking giant group of them.
Yo, dude, if you go to a UFO convention, at least probably half the people there say that they say that they've been abducted.
How many people go to these conventions?
Well, Phoenix
25.
Phoenix has the largest one in the world.
And how many people attend?
We had thousands last time.
Really?
Yeah, but
I just because I listen to podcasts, and that's my whole life because I'm a delivery driver and I have so much fucking time to listen to stuff. So Joe Rogan's the one who I know, and dude, and you got to give it to Joe, dude. He is.
I think literally Joe Rogan and fucking Tom DeLonge, whatever. Literally, I honestly believe that those two men, with the help of Bob and Jeremy and all these people and everyone that came before them, totally just the entire movement leading up to this moment,
will summon the
they
aliens.
fucking pushed. I think they forced the Pentagon to have to say that the videos are real because it was starting to get embarrassing, and Congress was like, "What are these goddamn things? I got people calling my office telling me this goddamn thing. This guy is it China?"
Didn't Tom DeLonge quit Blink-182 to sort of pursue his galactic?
Yeah,
fucking,
dude. And it's crazy because I loved Blink-182.
For sure.
Of course.
Tom re-heroed himself to me. It's crazy, dude. I would love to talk to him.
Is your girlfriend into this shit too?
Oh fuck yeah,
Oh,
dude.
yeah, so you
One
got
of our early dates was coming to the conference. That's like I was like, oh, she's the one. Like I was like, this is, and she was taking notes. It's like, you're so fucking sexy, baby.
You said so many
She was
Ace Ventura
taking
quotes.
notes.
You said snowflake, and I just want to go, here, snowflake. Sorry, dude. I have ADD.
Don't we all now?
Yeah.
Don't we all?
My daughter just got diagnosed.
I blame Sesame Street.
Yeah.
Those fucking commercials. Fuck you, people. Yeah, so at least that's going well. Everyone should, if you want to cheer yourselves up but still feel like political without
Well, no,
people losing their damn minds, fucking telling you you're wrong or right or what's right.
Dude, you got
Look into the UFO subject because it's just badass, dude. I can't believe that they've said this much. But I will say it to bring it back to your question. Yeah, I don't trust the military. I think they're telling the truth only because they were forced to, and they're just gonna play it off. I think that's all we're gonna get.
Do you think that that's as part of? So I've heard.
Campaign
I've
to tell
heard,
us?
I've heard. Yeah. So
I don't think so.
I've heard that.
I think they're gonna let it dissolve, dude.
I've heard that it needs to come in layers, or the human race will go fucking apeshit. If it
But
doesn't
see-
come in minute amounts.
They've
that-
always said that we can't handle the truth,
Right,
right?
right.
And that's, I think, as much as they can try and prove that, and I meet people that I'm like, oh fuck, that maybe they can't handle. Like maybe that guy would fucking go lose his mind, or these, like a church, like, or maybe certain religious sectors. I don't know, but I think that, I think it's a lie that we can't handle the truth. That's just used to justify the secrecy.
Sure.
You see, of course we're ready, dude. I mean, look at movies. Look at media since the 40s. I mean, we're ready, dude. That's why we're so obsessed, because we know it's true. They won't tell us it's true, so we just make art about it. I mean,
That's a good point.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
So
One day it's Tuesday. They're like, all right, guys, fuck it. Aliens are coming. We're telling you
This would be the year.
underbelly of everything that they haven't told us.
What's fucked up is that first they said the videos are real, so that's kind of like them saying, yeah, aliens
Right.
are real.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing,
It's finally
So-
giving in.
and I like this. There's a new term called UAP, and this dude.
That's
I met so
it's
many-
the new UFO, right?
But it's actually not new. It's
But
cool.
right,
A bunch of
it's a new name.
scientists in Hawaii, these guys studying UFOs in Hawaii, decades ago, dude. I met Ted. He's been the crew, and he parties, dude. And he's like, yeah, man, come out to Hawaii. I'll fucking show you the aliens. I'm like, yes, let's go. But he went off the grid, man, when this shit hit the fan. I don't know what he's doing. Anyway, so they developed this term called UAPs, which is unidentified aerial phenomenon. And I think it's important to try and transition to using that term, because literally the term UFO, it was another example of what is called COINTELPRO, where the government makes people look bad by spreading fake information, and then the people that are trying to say that the government is lying end up spreading a lie, and then they look bad. It's a way to discredit. I mean, it's brilliant. Of course that works. and so UFOs have become a laughing stock, idea. Of course, an unidentified flying object,
Right.
that could literally be a fucking bird.
Right.
That could literally, I mean, seriously, that's a pathetic term to describe what we are trying to fucking talk about right now.
Right.
And they put that out there to make everyone sound kind of like idiots. Like, a UFO, like that could literally be anything, dog. a UAP now, it has to do crazy
right.
shit.
It's dialed in.
It's got to do wild
It's
shit
specific,
in the
yeah.
sky that shouldn't even be possible based on our current understanding of physics,
Right.
especially physics of aeronautical aviation.
Right. Where it goes whoosh,
I mean,
like it just does
Changes
crazy
direction.
shit. Yeah.
It accelerates.
Immediately.
or it's
you
like
don't even-
there and it's not there, like Star Trek shit, or it's like in two places, or they leave and
bending
they
time.
come back. Yeah, and it's like, dude, yes, it must be so trippy to see one that close.
Oh yeah.
I'm so but it must be like a tornado, It must be like you want to see one in your face, but then it's there, and you're like, fuck, I'm gonna die.
How long ago was your little interaction in the woods?
Long ago.
Was long ago?
Long ago.
Were you on any mood or mind altering substances?
We're always flowing with crazy neurotoxins. I mean, shit, dude. You're probably hopped up on all kinds of happy chemicals right now that you're producing on your own.
Yeah.
That's probably true.
It's called Danny T.
It's called Danny T, dog. D-E-T. You tripping, dog? Yes.
Big Dan T.
Well, fuck.
So, I don't know what we were talking about, but
I had no idea that was such a passion for you.
shouldn't it be just? Shouldn't
Everybody be
Shouldn't
thinking
that
about
be
this?
like on the priority of like anyone that's ever like had an existential ponderance into the sky? Like,
For sure. I have never even really considered it until this like last year. When the Bob Lazar thing, because I never did any research. I'd never been exposed to it. I'd never, you just have sort of.
Bob is telling the truth. He was always telling the truth. Everyone should watch that shit. Watch his movie. Watch Jeremy's movie about him.
Yeah, on Netflix.
Yes,
It's
dude.
really well done too.
He has another one that just came out too.
Oh, I gotta watch.
Oh,
it.
he's made quite a few.
Well, he just another recent one, but it was
Nice.
on
Fucking Hulu.
it's on Hulu. It's not on what is that place called?
Quibi.
No, it's like the paranormal place that I have to remember it. I
It's a
can look it up.
paranormal place.
It's a place. It's a place.
It's a
that-
paranormal place where they drop videos. Blockbuster. Well, interesting.
Oh, I'm all fired up. I'm sweaty. I'm gonna take this jacket off.
Take it off. Well, we're done basically.
I guess so. We've been talking quite a bit.
Yeah, we
Well, good. I'm
Dude.
glad we at least talked about that.
yeah.
I have so many more wrinkles in my brain than I did before this podcast.
Mine smoothed out a bit.
Did it?
Oh goodness!
that's
It gets me going. I'm
What-
sweaty.
It's fucking awesome.
It's the problem that I have talking with people who are smart. I
Yeah.
start to
Oh,
get.
I wouldn't say I'm smart.
I'd say you have a higher caliber of mental capacity than I. And when you start
it's the
going-
drugs.
dude, I feel like I could see the words actually coming out of your mouth, like every word
Yeah.
that comes out.
Damn,
see it
I
being
want what
spelled
you're
out.
on, dude.
Yeah.
That sounds crazy, dude.
Dude, I've been clean for almost 4 years, bro.
That's good.
Thank you.
You're such a good father.
Hey, well.
Saving your son on that ledge.
You'd have to ask them.
I will remember you in that way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just to,
Couldn't save them all, but he got his son out.
what? I mean, what are you supposed to do?
Yeah, but it was creepy just watching other kids fly off the edge.
Oof.
That was such a.
That's harsh.
That was a weird.
That's some Stephen King shit.
And it was at night. Why was school happening
Stephen
at night?
King was fucked up.
Yeah, he was he wrote most of those things hammered.
Fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't even remember it.
Which goes to what do we think? Do you have to be fucked up to do these brilliant pieces of work?
It begs the question,
let's find out.
would it come out
Let's-
if you didn't?
All right, here. Let's see.
Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds.
Let's see if
I
you-
mean, fuck, no.
Let's jam, bro.
Here, Cam.
What?
Jam.
Jam what?
I don't know.
Oh, I can't jam with this guy.
Yeah, you can.
He's better than me.
Just get it. Oh. This is how we'll take it out. Maybe you should follow Cam.
Oh fuck. Yes, dude.
What happened? Give me something to sing to, Cam.
Oh, sorry.
Hey.
Come on down to the Alien Valley. Ah, yeah! I gotta get my dick sucked by an alien. They probably got lots of holes, or maybe just one hole. I don't know. Wow! Take it away, Teddy Dick. He's fucking killing it.
Oh, yeah, we finally got into it there at the end.
Oh boy. Well, thank you for coming on the fucking podcast, dude.
Oh,
We really had a good time with you.
This was fun. Thanks, guys. This cheered me up. It got me out of the house.
You only had one truly.
Wow, that's fucked up, dude.
Yeah, dude. Take like 7 home.
You guys got me going, dude.
Yeah. It's all right, dude. That's what we want.
I get sweaty when I talk about aliens, dude. I swear to God. I didn't even talk about like this shit I'm trying to do with my life now.
Well, what are you trying to do?
Everyone check out my pages.
Yeah.
I'm getting this solo thing together. Like I told you, I've been making a lot of music.
Fuck yeah.
Danny T. Dan E.T. But Danny T. You know, like it's just
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, look it up. And I mean, I've been dropping like little covers just to tease that it exists. But
Where? On Instagram? and
Instagram and YouTube and Facebook, all that shit.
YouTube? Nice, dude.
Yeah, Taylor, he's been helping me make some videos.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, they're tight.
Yeah, he's the dog.
I know.
The guy.
And doing working on original stuff, and I'm excited. I mean, hopefully, around next year, I'll be able to start really pumping it out there.
Well, let us know. We'll fucking, once you start, when you see the light at the end of the tunnel, we'd love to have you back on, and
Yeah.
yeah,
maybe,
dude, this has been fun.
maybe we can get,
It's been real fun.
maybe something will have come to light. Maybe the aliens will have come, and we can chat about it.
I look forward to your message when you're like, bro, I've gotten them before, like 3 a.m. It's like, dude, I just read this thing, dude. It's like,
yeah.
yes.
You're on board.
Yeah, because it's an exciting time, and there are still things to be happy about, and
For sure.
I hope everyone's been able to use this time sequestered at home to get creative. Obviously, you guys have.
Yeah, we started this right at the beginning of the pandemic.
Yeah.
It just sort of happened that way, but it's been sort of all of our outlet.
Well, and people have more time now to really listen to long form media again. I mean, I feel like this could be the time where like albums come back. It's
that'd
like
be so great.
People I think are really sitting down and just like jiving for long periods of time. Like if they're binging on Netflix, they could binge on some albums and some art and some podcasts and all kinds of cool shit. So
Absolutely.
you guys are doing a beautiful thing. Good work.
Thank you.
And thanks for having
man.
me.
Thanks for
Yeah.
coming, brother.
The pleasure was all ours.
I had a good time.
It's so cool to finally have met you for real.
For real.
Thank you for
Was
joining
it
us.
though?
Yes.
Oh.
Was he
Yeah,
actually
we got to
here?
hang out.
Was he actually here? All right, take us out, Danny T.
you stuck it out. We can't believe you had no doubt. Thank you for tuning in. We will see you